All right. What's up, fam? What's up? Okay, so I got to get my stuff together over here, and I hope this doesn't fall over or fall, because, oh, let me tell you. Let me bring this down a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Should I move my earpiece? Let me see. Let me put on my I don't know if I can do it sideways. There it is. Yeah, I can. Okay. So, what is up? What is up? What is up? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? I'm just gonna see how this sounds really quickly, because I wanted to rant about something, and I'm gonna get on here and get off. Okay, that sounds really good. Okay, so I'm gonna rant about this real quick, and I'm gonna get. Hey, how you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Thank you so much for the like. Uh, the lights are good. I'm trying to get this all together. Oh, I'm so out of Y'all know. Listen, it's Sunday, and I ain't even gonna try to make excuses, because I always look like this at home anyway in my little robe and whatnot. I just had breakfast. Call it brunch if you want to. Sunday brunch if you like. I call it breakfast because it's my first meal of the day. Breaking my fast. I had some fruit, and then I had some eggs, grits, and toast. Yeah, but okay, so let's get into it. American Idol. Let me tell you, I don't know. I guess people will be seeing this later if they aren't in here now. So let me preface this by saying I'm a singer-songwriter, actor, author. Yeah, you know, you gotta say it. You gotta say it, right? And I have been here on YouTube since 2006. And I've been doing American Idol commentary thanks to a friend who advised me, since I watched the show anyway, that maybe I should do commentary because other people were doing it. And I went and I looked around and this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I would be interested in this. And I did it for a few years. I did American Idol. I did The Voice. I did X Factor US. And so I am almost used to it, but I could never, ever, ever get used to this. I still do commentary. I don't do my videos anymore, as you probably know. I do not do my videos anymore. But what I do is I live tweet the show, put my comments on Twitter. Then I also put them on Instagram, and I put them on YouTube, and sometimes even on TikTok, because they don't post that much on TikTok. They post a lot on Instagram, like immediately after the performance is over. They post the performance on Instagram, and then on YouTube. Now on YouTube, I have a little like cult following on YouTube. So usually when I post a comment, it gets, sometimes 30 likes, but mostly it gets 100, 200, 300, sometimes 1,000 likes. And it gets a lot of comments going on in the section, a lot of back and forth, more than I've seen on any other comments for years. So, but most people are really good. I feel like in a way, I have changed the culture of the way people comment, at least on American Idol videos, because I have always been positive. I've given critiques, sometimes harsh critiques, but not necessarily very harsh. A lot of people think I'm just way too easy on the contestants and all this different stuff. But, I have given critiques and said that I don't like something and blessed any other, and, talked about how people didn't come in right, or how people didn't have breath support for whatever parts, or maybe they were singing something and they should have done it a different way. And, so I critique these things about their performance. It always bothers me. It bothers me to my core, because one, I went through this today, and I'm going through this with two people this season already, where they are just so mean and negative against the contestants, against certain contestants. And I can say right now, Tristan and Noah. And this hurts me. It really does. I mean, people don't feel like, I guess, that I would care or anything. But the funny thing is, it hurts me to a point that some people will say, Oh, what are you? Are you dating them or something? Oh, y'all must be related. Or, because they think that because I'm defending this person, that I know them somehow, or that I have some kind of relationship with them, or that we're very close. No, we don't know each other, but they are me. These kids are me as a young person. You know, they are. Because when I was younger, I had a good voice. I had a beautiful voice. My tone is what everybody liked. From the time I was a little bitty boy, the church folks and stuff like this loved my tone and whatnot. So, okay, fine. So I went to high school and college for music. When I was in school, I auditioned for stuff and I did talent shows and that and the other. And the funny thing about the talent shows is I'd be singing my behind off, and usually some big fat girl would do, and I'm telling you, and sometimes be terrible and would still win. And I come in second or third. I remember one time I actually sold the most popular song. It's a long story. I used to go to the store and find these instrumentals for any music that just came out. If I could find an instrumental, I would buy it, and then I would learn it if I could. Now, if I didn't learn it, even if I did, but I would re-record the song over and over again and sell it to different people singing, because they were like, "Where do you get those instrumentals? Where do you go to?" And I would sell it for like $5 at the time. This was in the '80s. So I was making my little money, and I sold the most popular song of the day to this guy who was competing against me. And sure enough, he won. I wanted to sing a song that I sounded a lot better on, and I did, and I sounded great. I gave a great performance. I came in second. But he sang a song that was really, really, really popular. He sounded good. I don't know if he sounded great. I felt like I sounded better than him, period. But he ended up winning. And I was like, man, when I think back on things like that, these kids are me. And I love when people say, oh, you don't sing all that great. Because I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't sing that great. I sing more than well enough to get jobs, to convince casting directors, to travel all over the world singing. I've done Dreamgirls, Smokey Joe's. I sing here for the last 20 years. I sang with one of the most prestigious wedding agencies, corporate event agencies in the state, in the tri-state, for a decade, and I still have people calling me from that experience now to do jobs. So, like, I don't care if you think I can sing well. Respected musicians like my performing, they like my singing, they like my voice. They wouldn't have cast me, they wouldn't have paid me big money to do what I do. So it really doesn't matter. So when I hear someone talking about these contestants and they're like, oh, they'll never be anything. Oh, they're not going to be able to do anything. Oh, I don't like them, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, why do you hate someone so much who is only up there trying to do what they love? They are simply using what they've got to get where they want to be. And I think the last person, this was just, literally like 15, 20 minutes ago, where I got this last post from someone, saying, oh, he'll never be anything, and you're not that great anyway, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, why is it that you feel you need to tear someone down who's doing what they love? They're doing the best they can do in that moment. And you need to be so personal. When I give critiques for these people, I'm not like, I don't like them. I don't like that person. Because I respect what they're doing. I care about them. I see that there can be a future for them. And I see that they're doing what they love, what they enjoy. If you do not see the joy that these kids have up there doing their thing, dancing, performing, singing, and even being put through their paces, and when they don't feel better, they're like, I'm going to try to do it better next time. And, they are really putting their all into this. They are giving their best. Give them some support. Give them some love. Show them that you appreciate them. I think, personally, that these people who are really like, I hate that, but obviously are not happy in their lives. You obviously are not happy with where you are, and because someone else is doing what they love to do, they're going after what they want to go after in their life. You got a problem with that. Because it doesn't matter if they're the greatest in this moment. Because I remember a girlfriend that I had in college I don't know what we were talking about or whatever, but she did calligraphy, and so she wrote me this. She did this thing in calligraphy, a poem that she had found, and I don't remember the exact poem. I don't think I have it anymore. I may have it somewhere, but I don't think I have it anymore. But it said something to the effect of, "If only the best bird in the forest sang, the forest would be a very quiet place." When you go somewhere and all this music cacophony is going on, you're not looking for who's the best. You're like, wow, that sounds great. It takes all of that to make music. So even if this person isn't the greatest in the moment, they got years and years and years to grow and to do what they want to do. Even if this is their biggest moment in their lifetime, they have this memory for the rest of their lives, and millions of people know their names. Um, if they decide to keep going with music, as many of them have, Clark Beckham, Jennifer Hudson, Adam Lambert, so many people who didn't win the show went on to be big successes, superstars. Some went on to be stars, minor stars. Tori Kelly didn't win the show, went away very early, didn't even make top 10. Todrick Hall didn't even make top 10. There's so many people, there's so many stories of people who went on this show and learned things, networked, and then went on to create careers. It's not about being a star for everybody. It's not. It's never been about being a star to me. I wanted, from the time I was young, to do what my dad did. My dad made a living as a singer and toured the world. Just everywhere, just went everywhere. And now I have made a living as a singer and been all over the world. I haven't been to 2 continents, but I've been to 5, out of 7. Um, Dozens, 30 plus cities, hundreds, 30 plus countries, hundreds of cities. And I'm not the best. Who's the best? You can talk people all the time. Mariah is the best. Whitney is the best. Aretha is the best. You know what? All of those people are very, very talented. And the best is not going to be the same for 10 different people. There might be 7 different bests. There could be 10 different bests. But more than likely, they're going to be a lot of disagreement because everybody has their favorites. At the moment, my favorite performer of the moment is Fantasia. I love me some Tasia, baby. She just came out with a book, her and her husband. Go and check it out if you haven't bought it yet. I can't remember the name of it. I haven't ordered it yet. But yes, go and check it out. But the point is that those young people are me. And I'm going to start saying that when people are like, oh, y'all must be. No, that's me as a young person. That is me up there competing and messing up and doing my best and having a good time and networking and doing what I love and chasing my dreams. That is me up there. Each and every one of those contestants is me. And that's why I get very much upset with people who are tearing them down. Because I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you say about me. Because listen, baby. People say if I had it to do all over again, I don't think I would change anything. Because if I changed things, then I wouldn't be the person I am and at the place in my life I am today. And let me tell you, constantly people say, you're so happy, you're so upbeat, you're so positive. Everywhere I go, almost everyone I meet, people who I don't even remember these people, and they're like, you did so and so and so, and you said so and so to me, and it really changed my outlook. When you have that kind of aura, it doesn't come from just having everything given to you. It doesn't come from just being, so great that everybody licks your boots. It comes from work. It comes from knowing that you have to do better and better and better because there are people up here and you're down here. So you need to compete. You need to keep getting better, keep getting better. And I'm still getting better I ain't finished yet, y'all. I am not finished yet. So, I mean, it just, for me, it's just, I just wanted to come on and rant. I really did. Because it makes me feel better. And I haven't really been putting up a lot of content over here. I am on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, if you're not following me yet, it's R Anton. It's just like my cover channel. ITSRANTON. It's R Robert Anton. It's R Anton. So come over there and follow me because we are having a good time. I'm having a ball over there. I've already had a viral video. I've been on this account since September. I've had a viral video now, 2.2 million views, which is it's called Series So Spicy, and it's just a very short, funny reaction video. And I actually just let me talk just a minute. I actually just got a call back for a Dunkin' Donuts commercial. They're casting for a commercial on TikTok, and I was just being my silly old self, and I did the commercial they wanted, the back and forth thing that they wanted. I read the lines and all that different stuff, acting stupid like I usually do. And I got a call back. So I have already talked to the people. Tomorrow I have a video call back. And I believe that is the last thing they do because they are flying people out to LA the week after. I already know the dates and everything because I have to be available. And I have a gig the night before, a corporate gig down in the Central Park Boathouse. And then if I get this, the next day I'll be flying out to LA for 2 days. So wish me luck, wish me luck. Like I said, when you are a performer, when you are continually doing your best, when you are continually working on your craft, when you are continually putting yourself out there, so many opportunities come your way. And forget these little people who are sitting back talking about, oh, that I don't like and they aren't great and they're never going to and all that. Keep doing you. Keep being happy. Keep following your dreams. You know, even if you're young and you're like, I don't know if I want to do this the rest of my life. Yeah, stay in it. Stay in it while you're enjoying it. When you don't enjoy it anymore, you got memories to look back on. Because if I never performed another day in my life, I have memories, baby. I got memories of 100 cities around the world. I have memories. I still have friends in many of those cities. Not all, probably about two dozen of those cities. I still have people that I know. We keep in touch. We on Facebook, chatting back and forth if I want to go visit or something like that. And I might be trying to go out to Munich and visit a friend of mine in Munich and his husband. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Somebody else was inviting me somewhere else too, and I'm like, I got to go somewhere soon because this darn pandemic has got a brother ready to try. I am getting cabin fever up in here. I mean, my gigs take me throughout the tri-state area. Sometime I go. Where's the farthest I've gone lately? Lancaster. I went down to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. A few times last season, and I think one time we had something just outside of Philadelphia. But I'll be at the Central Park Boathouse. It's a corporate gig on, I ain't gonna tell y'all what day because I just told y'all something else. But because you can't go there anyway. I was gonna tell some friends of mine if they wanted to actually hear some of the performance, they could come and hang out near the boathouse because you can hear it all the way across the lake. I mean, you can hear the performance. I performed there a few times, and it's just a beautiful venue. Kind of small. I mean, it's not large, but yeah, I think it could fit about 80 to maybe 120 people. I don't know. That's I don't know. I don't know. But in the area that we're in, because they also got a restaurant there, and they got another little cul-de-sac. I don't know what you call it. But then they have their event space, and so it should be fun. I'm gonna have a good time. This is a band that I'm working with a lot this season. They booked me on a lot of stuff. So it's my main band this season. And you know what? Life is just continually throwing beautiful opportunities my way, and I am just here enjoying it. But sometimes you gotta rant, sometimes you gotta get it off your chest. And I have gotten it off my chest. And as I go forward, I think I'm just gonna treat these people, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because part of being on the internet is keeping the conversation going. And if I got 900 comments back and forth in my thing, that gets noticed by people. If I can keep the conversation going, and I do, and I try to with love, and even the people who are being really nasty and stuff, I don't try to. I'm just not the type of person to try to tear somebody down just because they're a jerk. you know, I try to keep the conversation on the performances and why I think or why I liked it or what I did and did not like about it. But when you're talking about people this is people, you know what I'm saying? These are people up there. And if you were doing the same thing, you would want some support. You wouldn't want people just hating on you all the time and saying all kinds of nasty stuff. I mean, that stuff can be hurtful. And a lot of these people are not people who were trained for that type of thing. You know, if you were brought up in that type of thing, then you're more used to it. Or if you've been a performer for any amount of time in any kind of spotlight, then you see these things. These things happen. You hear these things. You see things written about you, and people talk about you, and so you start to get that thicker skin, where you just stop caring, or you care less. Not everybody stops caring, but you care less because as you can see, even though I'm not worried about so much what people say about me. It just really affects me when they're talking nasty about these kids. These kids, one of the kids he's talking bad about is 17. Fabulous performer, fabulous, good voice. I ain't gonna say he got the greatest voice, but he surprised me when he did the Adam Lambert song. Sounded great, sounded much better than I thought he was gonna sound. You know, but it's like the best performer this season, probably since American Idol started. I can't remember somebody who performs as well as he does in the history of Idol. Somebody might be slipping my mind, but like I can't remember who was like somebody like that. Oh, what's his name? Now I do remember somebody. He was the I can't remember his name. Tall black guy. Uche. Uche. Uche is that type of performer too. But yeah. But Uche was different. This guy is very, very rock heavy. Uche was very more dance hall. I don't know. I would say kind of dance. He was kind of hype dance hall R&B. This boy is more rock pop. Not rock pop, but rock. I don't know. I don't know what his genres would be. I mean, I'm sure it'll be in the rock genre. But he could do some funk. He could do some soul. I mean, he just has so much potential as a performer, period. And like I said, sometimes it just hurts my feelings, when people talk bad about these kids. Because these kids are like my own friggin' brood. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they are me. They are me. And I can't talk about that enough. And I'm going to remember that moving forward. But when people say that, oh, what are y'all related? What are y'all? No, that's me. And I'm not going to say nothing else. No, that's me. Okay? That's me. These darn kids. That's me years ago. And let me tell you, if I could go back and tell my young self when I was going out and doing music and stuff like that, when I was trying my best, when I was in school, and when I decided to leave college in order to start performing, start auditioning, if I could tell myself, if I could whisper a few things in my own ear, I would say, just trust yourself. Just trust yourself and keep going. Because I have had, especially my 20s, touring the world, listen, I had the time of my life. Baby, I had the time of my life. Let me get off of here, y'all, because this Sunday is supposed to be beautiful outside, and I need to get out and see some of the world. I'm planning on going to Central Park for a little while. They usually have dancing in the park, and I might do a little shopping, maybe a little window shopping, maybe a little shopping. We don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, I want to get off. I want to get off. I want to get on here and get this off my chest so that I don't carry it around with me. I would have made a real long scale video, but then I had to edit it and I'm on my phone right now. Let me tell you, I broke my friggin' DSLR camera and I'm planning on buying a new one. But then again, because of the way TikTok works, again, I'm mainly on TikTok. So I'm using my iPad and my phone to make videos. And that is more than well enough the way they make the cameras now on the phone. and I've got my professional lighting and stuff here. You know, right now it's not on, so you don't see all the good stuff, but you see one behind me right here. So if you go and look at my TikToks, you will see that I be doing the darn thing, having so much fun. I have my little viral video already, so I got 2.2 million views on there, and I have hundreds of videos on TikTok, and some of them did great, some of them did okay, some of them did not so great. But it's just fun. It's a nice creative outlet for me, and I was really trying to build up my channel um, on TikTok, on my page. They call the page on TikTok. While I was off from my gigs, because generally my last gig, my last corporate gig was December 6th. I never forget it because we got canceled on New Year's Eve. So it was December 6th, and so I didn't have another. You know, I usually don't have gigs. Every year it's the same. January, February, March. Sometimes April is very, very, very slow. So I figured during that time my job would be doing TikTok, and that's what I did. And boom, it's worked out very, very well. I ain't made no money on it yet, but you know, I'm getting there. I'm almost up to 4,000 subscribers, followers. They call them followers over there. I'm almost up to 4,000 followers, and I'm steadily growing, and I'm getting a lot of feedback, and who knows where we go from here. We're going to continue to have a good time on TikTok. We'll be over here now and then to talk to y'all and stuff like that. I hope that you have a wonderful day, weekend, spring. If I don't see you before then, if you want to comment down in the comments column and tell me what you up to lately, and hopefully I will see you around. Hopefully I'll see you on TikTok. Come over to TikTok, and make sure if you subscribe, if you follow me, make sure that you say that you came over from YouTube. So I can come and check out your channel, your page, and see what you're up to. All right, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I am out. Peace. Now, how you cut this darn thing off? Let me get up out of here real quick. Yes, Lord.